And I think sometimes composers, I'm sure present company accepted, can be guilty of writing what they think they've written and forgetting accidentals elsewhere, or thinking they're in a new key and forgetting the key signature actually isn't that new key. I think for performers, giving new work, performances of new work, this will also be very helpful indeed. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Well, thank you very much for the observation.
So often they're riddled with misprints, first edition or first copies from composers.
Because they've forgotten to put them in.
Because the accidentals are ambiguous, or they think they know what they mean, and it's not actually what they've written.
And so within the shape of the note head, one knows
Yes,
exactly
they
what
couldn't
it is.
get it wrong. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm Kimmy Wong. I'm a student from Royal College of Music. Yeah, we're just interested about the topics with simplified music notations, and just we had a bit about the presentation, which is very interesting, and I feel it's quite helpful for beginners to just a starter to touch the music, because some children quite afraid of a lot of symbols. So that kind of notation may help them to think music is not that difficult, and maybe urge them to learn music more effectively.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure, my name's Nigel Bewley. I'm the head sound engineer in the British Library Sound Archive. The British Library Sound Archive is one of the biggest archives in the world and contains sound recordings of all different sorts, all different kinds of music, wildlife, spoken word, sound effects. As part of my job, I occasionally have to follow a score. Never will I be able to sight read. When I was at school, I used to sight read. Those skills have long gone. But I can follow a score. I need to know when the violins come in, when the piano gets louder, that kind of thing. And I need to edit from a score sometimes to join up 78 RPM sides. And I think that this music notation will be a great boost and a great boon to my audio engineering capabilities.
And Peter Wright, I've just finished as president of the Royal College of Organists. I'm also organist of Southwark Cathedral, and I was sent as everybody here, I think, the examples some years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, and was impressed by its potential. And that's really what drew me here this evening. Because I also teach and have been an examiner for all sorts of things. I just thought it might be a very helpful way forward. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Mandy. I'm a singing teacher. Also, I work for music academies and things. I just find it really interesting, because it's something that's always frustrated me, trying to remember key signatures, probably especially as a singer, because there's not that visual thing like when you play a piano and you know which sharps, but to remember, in your mind which ones are sharps and flats, it's actually really difficult. And I find a lot of people, all ages that I teach, find it very hard to get their head around like double sharps and flats and stuff, because it just doesn't make any sense. It's not really very logical to read that on a score. So it does get away from all of that, but at the same time it helps people to understand how to read conventional music, because it kind of points them in that direction so they understand how it ties together. So it's actually a very useful tool as well for teaching.
My name is Rahana Keshki, and I work with Ginevra, so that's how I found out about it. But actually, I played piano for about 10 years when I was younger, and I haven't been able to sight read very well in my life, and I think this will be a really great tool to be able to pick it back up again, because I love performing, but the practicing part I'm not too great at. So yeah, I'm going to buy the elementary book and see how it goes.
Thank you very much.
I'm Chris Clark. I'm from the British Library. I do play the piano and I sing. I sing quite complex music as well, so I've been delighted to find out today that they're planning to extend it to kind of microtonal music as well as chromatic music, and I bought a copy of the book tonight because there are a couple of pieces I play that are in there which have presented a number of stumbling blocks over the years, so I'm going to try it out and see if it works, see if it helps.